Hi, I'm Terry, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to show you the books I picked up today, Thursday. Here's a stack of Bibles I got. This is a Cambridge Compact Center Reference Bible with concordance. It's size-wise, it's about the same size as a Pitt Minion, so I'm not sure if this is what came out before the Pitt Minion, or if it was just something else Cambridge did as an affordable reference Bible. On Saturday's video, I'll show more of the inside of this interesting Bible. It's kind of like, the idea of it is similar to the Boy Scouts. It's a Holy Bible, the Demole edition, and you can't see the publisher's thing because it's kind of faint on the spine, but the introductory material describes it as kind of being like the Boy Scouts, but for boys who didn't have fathers. And so it was kind of like a mixture of the Boy Scouts and kind of like a Protestant version of Knights of Columbus, but for kids kind of thing. I'll have to do a complete video on this on its own so I can fully explain more of the details and show the introductory material. Then I got a Pilgrim's Edition King James Bible from it's an Oxford Bible, and what this is a children's version of the Schofield Reference Bible. The reference notes in this are written for children to be able to understand the notes. It's a dispensational Bible, just like the Schofield Bible, but it's for kids. It's really thick. It's got a lot of study helps in it, which, again, I'll do a full video on that. Piqued my interest the most today when I bought it. I probably should be storing it on top of the pile, and I didn't realize that. This is an 1881 comparative New Testament of the King James Version and the 1881 Revised Version. The English New Testament in here, the Revised Version, is a translation of the Westcott and Hort New Testament, which ended up being the New Testament for the Revised Version Bible that came out in 1885, which the American version of came out in 1901, called the American Standard Version, which was the predecessor to the Revised Standard Version. I will do a full video on this one too. I'll show you the inside real quick. It's 2 columns. One column is the King James Version, and one column is the Revised Version. It's a sewn binding, which is really cool. And then, like, for the King James Version, it's got the chapter summaries like in 1611. So I thought that was kind of neat. So that's that. And then, oh yeah, I was going to move that to the top of the pile. Dante, the Dead Man Walking, One Reader's Journey Through the Christian Classics by Raymond A. Schroth, S.J. S.J. stands for Society of Jesus. So the author of this book is a member of the Jesuits. But I got this because there's a good selection of readings in here from all these different authors listed on the front cover. When I do my Saturday video, UBP companion to the Lord of the Rings. For those who've seen my channel before, you probably know that Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite books and has been since I was a biography of Louis L'Amour by, let me see if I can get this name to show up clear for you, Robert G. Gale, and trying to get the publishing info to show up. I'll have to just read it to you. Twain, for quite a while, and didn't think I'd ever find the Oxford Book of Prayer. So it's a collection of prayers, and I'll do a full-length video on it too, because this is a really interesting prayer book of Thomas Paine's books. Now, I've read Common Sense, but these other ones are ones I've been wanting to read. I didn't know about Crisis, but I've been wanting to read Rights of Man, The Age of Reason, and then I think I knew about some of the pamphlets and articles and letters, but I hadn't read any of them. So this is going to be a really cool book to go through, because Common Sense was a really awesome Problem of Pain. I'll read a little bit of the back, because this one is a little interesting. Oh shoot, there's a sticker covering part of it. I'll have to look it up online to be able to read that. I'll read what I can read. What of the suffering of animals who neither deserve pain nor can be improved by it? The greatest Christian thinker of our time sets out to disentangle this knotty issue. With his signature wealth of compassion and insight, C.S. Lewis offers answers to these crucial questions and shares his hope and wisdom to help heal a world hungering for a true understanding of human nature. I got this book, even though I know this author is kind of controversial, but I really like the title and some of the description of it. The Courage to be Catholic. I'll read the blurb on the front. A hopeful and constructive book, clear-headed and elegant. George Sim Johnson, The Wall Street Journal. And it says George Weigel, author of Letters to a Young Catholic. I think I have that book. The international bestseller, Witness to Hope, the biography of John Paul II. Really exciting to me when I saw them at the book sale. I thought they looked interesting. Saturday I'm going to do a longer video where I go through everything I've gotten at the book sale. But I think I managed to find some really interesting stuff. At least interesting to me. I don't know if it'd be interesting to many other people, but I'm into the kind of nerdier stuff as far as, you know, theology and history and stuff. And then to find an 1881 New Testament that's translated from Westcott and Hort, that was awesome. And then finding this one, because it's very similar to a Pitt Minion, but it's called the Cambridge Center Reference Bible. If you know anything about the Compact Center Reference Bible. And this one, I don't know if I found a copyright date, but the inscription to the person who received this Bible was 1972. So this Bible has to have been made before 1972. I will see you Saturday. Hope everyone's doing well.